Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to discuss about one of the greatest cloud storage provider, Google, and this application called Google Drive. Today I want to show you how you can use it, and this is a very complete tutorial for using this application. But before diving into the details, let me explain you what is a cloud storage provider and why we have to use them. There are several great articles on the internet and you can just follow them, but I like to provide you a brief explanation about cloud storage and hard drive. Just focus on this image from Senior Planet's website. This is only an image. We have a cloud storage on the left and we have hard drive on the right. Hard drive actually are placed into your laptop in your computers. Hard drive is a storage that you are working on them. So when you have a file in your computer, they will be stored on this hard drive. So when you want to work on them, you just call them from your hard drive. But what will happen on your data when hard drive disrupted or failed on something? Unfortunately, this could happen for all of us, and in these years I had this problem, and several times I lost all of my data because of hard drive fault or hard drive formats in the wrong way, and etc. It could be intentionally or it could be deliberately that you are doing something that destructs your hard drive and you don't have any backup from your hard drive. In some more advanced levels, we have external hard drive, and I'd like to show you on Amazon. As you see here, we have external hard drive in addition to the embedded one on your, for example, laptop. So this is based on their name, this is external. So you just plugged in by USB and you can copy your information into that external hard drive. But again, the problem is if something happened for this hard, again you will lose your information. So we don't have any guarantee about this external hard drive or internal hard drive that are embedded into your laptop. So what is the solution? How we can prevent this if something happened for our hard drives? So there is another solution that we called cloud storage, and there are so many providers around the world that provide us so many options for this, and we can rent a storage from any cloud storage provider. That's one of them, and one of the greatest one is Google. So cloud storage, so your information, your data will be stored on the cloud storage. But what does it mean? It means that you store them on servers, and I mean that they are very powerful than just a single computer, and they have different architecture, and we don't want to dive into this. But you store information on the servers, and your data, your information will be replicated across various servers that connected by data centers. We don't want to again dive into the network infrastructure or something like this. Just consider that you are storing information on a different server on a different computer. I'm sorry that I'm saying computer, but for simplicity, you are storing in a computer, and that data will be replicated into other computers. So you have different backups, not just one backup, but you won't see anything. Okay, this is something that is done by Google, and there are technical and professional and experts that they are handling various things and adjusting, configuring various servers, and this is not your problem. Okay, they keep them in several servers, but you don't see them. You only see the one Google Drive that you are working with. So that's it. And we have so many great benefits, and I like to show these articles. What is a cloud storage from this expert? I don't want to pronounce his name because I don't want to make a mistake. So here you are, you see that our users, we are users that save our information on servers, and servers are placed in data center. Data center is a place that servers are placed and maintenance and kept. And as you see, there are several advantages of cloud storage. You don't have to save anything on your local computer, local hard drive. Okay, you can just upload it on your Google Drive or any other storage, online storage, I mean cloud storage, and you can remove them from your computer. So you shouldn't pay any maintenance costs. This is not your problem that any server of the cloud storage will fail and they fix it. You just need to pay money for each month if you are using a premium. If you want to rent 1 TB storage, you have to pay money monthly, but about the maintenance, you shouldn't pay any money. And again, no technical knowledge. As I told you, if a server fails, this is not your problem. This is not your business. You only have a OneDrive that you can work on it, and that's it. Of course, about security, Google and other cloud storage providers provide great security that you don't have on your computers, but of course they have so many problems as well. This is not something that I can guarantee about it, but unfortunately they have so many problems as well. And you can have multi-device access. You can access by your phones, by your computer, by your laptop, and of course you can access from any place around the world, and the only thing that you need is internet and the Google Drive application. That's it. And it's scalable, another great feature, and whenever you reach to the maximum capacity you can purchase more, and it's great. Data corruption. If data corruption happens for one drive in any server in Google, so there are several replications from other servers that can overcome and that can deal with this situation. And easy upload and download, and you will see them today. So that's it. We have so many advantages, but you don't see these advantages of external or internal hard drives. So this is why we have to use cloud storage providers. And of course, again, based on the things that we are working on my channel, this is for actually clearing your working memory, because we are all worried about our data because we gather them very hardly and we put in a lot of efforts to collect them. So we need a platform, we need a space to put all of them there, and we'll make our mind empty and be sure that nothing will happen for our data. Okay, let's search Google Drive in order to set it up, and on the second link I click on it, and as you see I jumped into the Google Drive web application. So consider this point that because I already logged in with my Gmail, so there is no need for any login. And if you haven't already logged in into your Gmail, please first log in and then you will jump into this port. Let's dive into this application. It's very straightforward and comfortable, and don't worry about it. So you see here we have a storage on the left side, it's obvious, and by default Google provides us just only 15 GB free cloud storage that you can use for your emails, for the data that you want to upload them into this storage, and etc. So 15 GB is absolutely free and you don't have to pay anything. But to be honest, 15 GB is not sufficient, especially when you have so much information and you have to, for example, get more storage. If I click on get more storage, and you see that we have various plans, I click on see all plans in order to provide me sufficient information, and you see 15 GB is absolutely free and there is no need for payment. Okay, the second plan is 100 GB that you have to pay €2 per month, and if you have a very critical information that won't exceed this capacity, you can use this, and you have just some free times of using this amount of storage for this as well, and this as well. So another is 200 GB for €3 per month, and finally we have 2 TB that you have to pay €10 each month. It could be great. And if you purchase annual plan, you will save money more. It save up to 16%. It depends on the plan that you will opt for. So that's it. But now I don't want to talk about premium account. We just consider the 15 GB, and if you need more, you can purchase. And that's it. So here you are, you see that this is my drive, okay? And this is the entire view of your drive. This is just like a root directory that contains all other directories and files that you will create. So consider that I'm working on a document on my computer and I'd like to upload it in my Google Drive. Let's create a document in my laptop. So we just write test document. I intentionally write something in this document in order to show you how you can even edit it on Google Drive. This is a test document. That's it. Control S in order to save it. And finally, I just drag and drop it, you see here, into this space. That's it. You see, my file, I'll upload it into my drive. This is a root, as I told you already. And when I click on it, I can just open it by Google Docs because this is a document file. So I can use Google Docs in order to open this file, or double click on it. And it will jump into the docs.google.com in order to work on this file. So you can just edit it on your computer and then upload it, or you can just edit by Google Docs. We have another tutorial about Google Docs, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. So test documents, test document.docx. And I like to write something else. This text is from Google Docs. Let's save it. And it's saving, save to drive. And that's it. I refresh. And then I like to download it. I download it here, and because we have same name, I just write a number to separate them. So here you are, and I just open it. You see that another text has been attached to this file that is from Google Docs. So that's great. It's amazing and it's very straightforward. I already told you. If I right click here, you see different options. New folder, directories. I can file upload. This is the way that you specify the location and then we'll upload it rather than drag and drop. But for me, drag and drop is very simple and easy to use. So I prefer drag and drop, but you can specify the location. You see here, I can specify my location. So I come here, upload, and then I just uploaded my document. So this is very same procedure. Another part is about a folder or empty documents from Google Docs, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form, and any other kind of document that you can create on your Google Drive. And of course, we will dive into the most important application in the future, but for now, just consider that you can create a blank document here. For example, consider that I like to create Google Sheet, blank spreadsheet, and again, dive into the google.coms, and here you are. You can create your documents. I like to put sharp, name, and description. This is only to show you that you can use it. And here you can just change it the name. Don't worry about it. We will dive into this application later. So here you are, you see that it's synced. This is the icon that you have to pay attention to it. So we have our documents here, that's it. And any other type of document, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form, and etc. There's a very important point that I like to mention. I like to create folder. Why we have to create folders? Because of organization. I like to put my documents into a very specific folder called documents. So documents, I create it and rename it, and then I click 3 documents and I drag and drop into documents. You see, it's a very simple. Consider that I have another folder called video. Consider another folder is music. So it all depends on your preference, that how you want to organize your documents. And this is my suggestion for you, that try to put a number beside your text in order to have a great priority list and organize them much better. For example, I right click on documents and I click on rename, and I like to put 00 beside my name, and then we have this. For example, about music, I can write 0 and 1, and finally about the video 0 and 2. This is very great to organize your information, and I'm telling you about the planning structure as well, so this is really great for you. And you see that the owner is me person who logged in with this Gmail into this Google Drive, and last modified the last time you changed something about this, for example, directory, folder, and documents inside of it. And about file size, we don't see anything. And on the right side, you see that some icons will be shown up and you can use them. You can share it with someone else, you can download it, you can just rename it, and you can store it, like pinning. When you store or pin this folder, you have to see in this stored list as well. So it will be shown up here now. So I just return it and turn it off, and I won't see this anymore, and that's it. So I can rename it if you want to just rename the folder name, and I can download it. If I download it, you see that it zips all your files inside of these documents and prompts for download. You see the window pops up and I download it. Here you are, and if I open it, you see 00 documents with my files. It's very straightforward, but you need some time to practice, and you just need to work on it, and in order to be more comfortable to work on it. We explored these features, and I like to show you other as well. You can open with any application that is available here. This is not something very useful for you for folders. It's mostly used for files and other application. And about the organize, you can create shortcuts or add to start. It depends on your preference, or you can just change the color in order to be more obvious for you and helps you for better organization. It depends on you. And about the folder information, you see the activities, details, security limitation, and others. If you want, you can just check it more. And finally, we have move to trash or delete this file. If I move to trash, and you see here another icon, and this is my documents folder. And please pay attention to this message that items in trash will be deleted forever after 30 days. So please be careful that if you deleted something and you want to return it back, you have to do it within 30 days time. And finally, we have an empty trash here in order to permanently delete your files and folders in trash list. So I don't want this. I like to restore it because we need this. So here you are. If I click here, in addition to this part that I already explored, there are more options here. I explored share, download, but about the moving, it could be great to explore. You can move it into other directories or other folders. For example, I'd like to move it into videos, and I click move here, or I can click move here. And you see, if I jump into the video folders, I see my document. So I'd like to return it back, move. My drive, this is a root, and this is something that I really want to return to the root folder. This is my root folder. And here you are. If you want to share this folder with anybody else who has Gmail, you can click on the open link. Okay, and I click on manage access. You can add people, groups, or calendar events. You can just write down their Gmails, or for me it's more simpler to copy the link and forward it for other people who are desired to share with them. And when they click on the link that I provided them, so it will ask me for permission, or I can just set it here, restricted, or anyone with the link can access to this folder. So it depends on your preference and the access that you are setting. Okay, if you don't wanna pops up for any permission from you in order to confirm that they can access to your files or your folders, you can just anyone with the link, and I don't suggest you to use this one. And if you want to ask you for any person who is accessing to your folder, use restricted, and this is my suggestion, to be honest. So that's it, and copy the link. I just opened another folder, and you see this is the address of my folder, to be short. That's it. And there are other information that we already discussed, and there is no need to discuss anymore. You see here, we see some sorting option here. For example, about the name, I can just uh, sort or reverse sort, depends on yourself and depends on your preference, or last modified. You can last modified by me, last opened by me, and other option that you can explore if you wish. Let me show you how you can install Google Drive on your Windows. You see here, install Open Drive for desktop. I download it. We just have to wait. I click on it. Ask for permission. Restart my computers. So one more time, I just click on Google Drive setup, and you can add shortcut as well. I install it. So I'll launch it. So here we are. Welcome to Google Drive. It just pops up. Get us started. Sign in. Okay. I just continue and sign in my account. So success. I open the application. You see now there are several options that it actually asks you about the folders that you want to sync with Google Drive. What does it mean? It means that anything that you are putting, for example, in desktop directory or folder, it will be uploaded onto your Google Drive. For me, it's not okay because I prefer to prepare my documents, to prepare my folders in a very neat and clean way, and then upload them into my Google Drive. But again, is based on your preference. There are other options as well, like documents, like downloads, and we have downloaded so many files, but if you without consideration just uploaded them onto your Google Drive, this is not the optimized plan for me. And you can add folder too. I don't want to select any of these options, and I just skip this part, and that's it. Here you are. Next, open drives. You see here another window pops up that shows us about the activity, and I just drag and drop it into this list, and you see this is my Google Drive, and when I right click on it again, the same information will be shown. So if I just open my this PC, you see that another drive has been attached to my this PC called Google Drive, and here you see my drive here, and I'd like to show you in Google Drive as well. This is my drive. You see my drive here. If I click on this, I see the same folders, and you see here we have same structure, same folders and files, and even if I open this folder, I see other documents as well, like the ones that are in drive.google.com. So it's amazing. This is one of the greatest features of cloud storage providers like Google. Okay, now I like to add another folder here, like backup. And let's see what will be happen on my Google Drive. You see that my backup comes up now, and we have it here. And I'd like to add another folder inside. Backup 1. Backup 1. You know, very fast syncing. And you cannot see this in external and internal hard drives, guys. This is something that is based on cloud storage. So that's it. And even if I delete something, consider that I like to delete backup, and another message pops up that shows us that it moves to the trash. As you see, it eliminated to trash. And if I come here, you see that we have folders. I already deleted another backup, so we will see 2 of them. Okay, and I like to empty my trash, delete forever. That's it, it's empty now. And now computers change will automatically sync, so you see them now. We have our computer, we have local computer that is connected to the Google Drive storage, and we have our Google Drive web application here, so they are synced together. So that's it. And you know, the syncing is working when I upload it manually on my drive. But the other option that just discussed, that for example, if any changes happen in my desktop, will automatically sync with my Google Drive. You can just sync your desktop with Google Drive as well. So this is your preference. I already told you that this is not my preference, but it could be preference for you. So you can add it into your Google Drive in order to sync the files of your desktop with Google Drive as well, rather than just manually upload or copy the files into your Google Drive like this. So share with me is about the files or folders that other people share with you via Google Drive, and they will show up here. And the recent is about the last activities that happened to your Google Drive. So you see, for example, about the documents, my sheet, about the test document 1, test document, and other parts. So you see that some activities that happened in this location on these files. It could be great for you to check the last activities. And finally, we have a spam that I'd like to provide you a great information about it. A spam in Google Drive refers to unwanted or unsolicited files, folders, or sharing requests that are sent to the user's Google Drive account. So this is about unwanted or unsolicited. You can just delete them whenever you see them. You don't need to pay attention to them. So another part is about the search. I like to, for example, my sheet, I like to search my sheet. So you see here that if you search it based on type, based on people, based on modification, you can just find it. That's it. It's very simple and it's very advanced search, and you can use advanced search as well and specify the parameters that you desire in order to find your suitable file. But for me, to be honest, this is only this. I search my desired name, or just a half of it or part of it, and then I will find something that I really want. On the right side, you see other great applications of Google, like Google Calendar, like Google Keep, Google Task, and etc. And I will show you a lot of information about this application because they are so useful for productivity, and you can use them in order to organize your stuff, and we will dive into them. Don't worry about it. I only like to mention the last point, that instead of right click here, you can use this one as well as a very button here that you can create your folders or files. That's it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found this video helpful and I could do something for you about, again, calming your mind, calming your brain about the information that you have. Thank you guys, take care, love you, bye bye.